Obviously, guys, I'm back. The face cam's back. I'm not back. I'm in the face cam's back. But anyway, I want to talk about not just the channel, but also this. Yeah, I cut my own hair. I didn't need help this time. I did all by myself. Didn't need a barber. I didn't even need my own sister to do it. So yeah, yeah, the channel. I'm gonna talk about things and kind of reminiscent the old me and all that stuff. Um, like I loved these videos. I'm not gonna lie about it. But when you're just going back in time and you can tell I'm more. Look at those old ass glasses right there. You did not. You know, um, yeah, those glasses they got broken. I don't remember. I don't remember the exact reason though. I don't. Uh, the frames. I'm talking about the frames, but because I snapped them in half or something. Um, but also, what you're looking at is like 15-year-old me starting off from high school. Yeah, a lot has happened since I was 15. Not gonna lie. I mean, so many things happened. And then my 15-year-old self would probably ask a lot of questions if he ever time traveled to the future. I don't even want to tell him things. I don't even want to tell him stuff like the thing. I that comes to mind. Like I'm like nah, bro. But also like yeah, I got that freaking haircut. Look at that hair, man. That was before I started like really balding, like side parting balding, but which you guys can kind of see yeah. I'll do something about the sides eventually, like right here, because I know it looks really bad. Because I might have to like shave more of my head again, but maybe I'll just fully shave it off. I don't know, but um, because it's not fully shaved off, obviously, but um, yeah, I don't know what I would say to my 15-year-old self. I mean, but also let's just get back onto the let's talk about the games. Okay, I remember like playing this game. I kind of want to do it again, to be honest. I wanted to just do like a reminiscent of like old like mobile games. Maybe they do Clash of Clans again or something. I don't know. I wanted to do some stuff. I just want to go back to doing things that I haven't done in a long time with this channel, except Case Clicker. We're not doing Case Clicker ever again. Case Clicker is like I mean I've talked about Case Clicker beforehand, but um um obviously um there's just so much like shit going on. Like I do remember like just playing like I love this game, but um the biggest mistake from this video obviously is well because the music was playing, right? And at that time I was I mean I was like just a 15-year-old kid. I didn't know what I was capable of, I mean, yet. But I had all these big dreams. I'm like I wanted to be a YouTuber when I was 15, and I did. And but also I was a 15-year-old kid that um struggled a lot later in life. And I might want to get into that as well. I think that's because but also talk about other things and stuff like etc. But what would I say to my 15-year-old self? Well, I would probably lie to him and say, yeah, this oh this I'm gonna show him like this blonde, hazel, big titty, booty woman and be like, Yeah, that's your girlfriend right there. I would probably joke with him and say that to him, saying that's your future girlfriend, buddy. I'm like, and I would just lie to him saying I got laid even though I didn't. I'm just kidding. I shouldn't say these things on YouTube. Sorry. It's just personal shit, okay? I was just only joking about what I was saying. All of the shit I said about like the blonde haired, hazel eyed, big titty booty bitch. Yeah, sorry if I say bitch. Yeah, sometimes you can't say, you shouldn't always say nice. You should always, like, guys, you should also watch your manners if you say something rude about a woman or, you know, if you ever try to, like, just try to be gentleman-like to a woman, okay, guys? Don't be, like, an asshole and verbally, like, basically verbally abuse a woman and say horrible things to them. Because it's not cool, it's not very nice. And it's actually just horrible because there's women out there that's been through some verbal abuse, and we know that, or at least I know that for a fact. Uh, but obviously, let's let's just move on from this video, okay? Let's talk about the fact it's not just these videos. Obviously, Twist was something I would probably love to go back to, but you know what? I think there should just be like a video where we do multiple mobile games in one video. I think just because it makes sense. I mean, instead of just making a video about one mobile game, why just make both multiple of them? I haven't done Akinator in probably so long. I don't know if I did one recently, but or like back in 2023, but I might do one again. Um, Google Field, I know we did 2023. Case Clicker was a fucking, like I said, Case Clicker was shit. Because it didn't do very well, and it was like my least favorite series, and I'm never doing it again because I like I said I'll never do it again. Um, Clash of Clans, like I mean I like the Exist Store because it was really funny, and Google Feud, I really loved those videos. Little Alchemy was really great. I tried to kind of bring it back too, at one point in time, but the this was like my first ever Minecraft video on YouTube. Or no, this one was because I think I was playing because I yeah. Um, but Clash of Clans was like awesome. I loved like doing videos where I'm talking about things while like just while doing gameplay and shit. Like it was pretty amazing. I love that. I might do that. I did the PewDiePie rant. Oh my god. I was a kid. Okay, I loved YouTubers. Okay, I was like this young kid. I did fall. This was like my first Fallout video, which was like Shelter. That video kind of sucks. I probably should do. I might do like Fallout Shelter videos again. Who knows? Probably better versions too. Maybe I'll have it with like Lucy, the Ghoul, and Maximus or something. Maybe this time around, but no, I don't know. Of course, you got the infamous Duck Song video. I'm shaking my head no, because I'm like, I'm not doing it for a third time. We're not making a third one. Um, even if I wanted to, I'm not doing it. I can't. Like, come on, guys. It's just old shit. Okay. Um, I did do storytime videos as well, and we talked about this. So back in 2021, um, a certain someone decided to give me this idea of doing storytime videos, all because she was watching Tana Mojo. And you know what Tana Mojo does now? She does like podcast shit and OnlyFans crap. Like it's like, well, like yeah, like OnlyFans crap. I mean, OnlyFans, it's not crap. Sorry, something. Um, I did the tier list. Like I started doing tier lists like 2 years ago as well. Quite a shocker, guys. It's been 2 years. Nothing has changed. I did react videos 2 years ago, but it's just not the same, man. It's just not the same. When did I change my hair? I'll have to find that out. There was a period on my channel where I um had red hair for a while. Um, that was like 2 years ago, man. I fucking just there was a period where I had the red hair, and I'll explain why and stuff. And it's just because like I was 21 at the time, so I had like okay, so my hair was like red, not because well maybe because of a friend, maybe because I simply felt like okay, well I want to try something. Okay, you know obviously I'm gonna explain to this. So there was someone that I know that they dyed their hair red and then they dyed their hair blue afterwards, and I was like, holy shit. And I was like, wow, this girl went from like red to blue. That was like, and then they had blonde for a while as well. Not to mention like, I mean, I had red hair for a while, and then I shaved it off, which I probably shouldn't have shaved my head. Honestly, I should have just let it fade. To be honest, one of my biggest mistakes. But there was a period where I had the red hair, and it lasted a while. It was quite insane. Okay, guys, we're back after a while. Yeah, I had to use the washroom, man. Sometimes the IBS may not be good. Sometimes. Yeah, no. Some people do have IBS. Oh, sorry, my God, I'm on Instagram. Um, on one of my Instagrams. You guys don't need 10. Okay, well, I didn't remember doing Happy Wheels videos. It's been a while since I've done one, probably like a year ago, is my guessing. I did do Terraria. Yes, I did Assassin's Creed. But, yeah, I did this kind of video too, I think. But I never really fully explain, things. Oh yeah, definitely did some Minecraft here. You know, but, things are not always, right now my channel isn't doing well when it comes to views. Well, it is, but for other videos, it's just the recent videos, not really. But I understand. Um, like, do I miss the red hair? Yeah, I would say so. Because there was a period where I really wanted to go towards the red hair, and I just, yeah, I mean, this is when I started the Reddit thing. um, yeah, quite interesting, quite interesting times, man. Those days were interesting. Back then, 2 years ago, back then, um, I was giving. There's this one woman who I'm not gonna say names about. The thing is with her is that you know, she would ask money for fucking vapes and shit. But not only that, she would later on it would be more than just vapes, and I can't explain it to you guys. It's and she's an adult. Yeah, kind of crazy to kind of tell you, but there was some stuff going on at the time. But yeah, I love that. I love this video about the freaking Crave cereal. Oh my God, I loved it. I love that cereal. Shouldn't eat it though all the time because makes me bigger, too big. I'm already big as I am, but I probably should just stop eating the crap that I eat. I know I've talked about it a couple times. Um, but also, like I said, like I've had thoughts of like, um, yeah, just it's just things happen for a reason. Obviously, you can tell I'm blue. Or I could just do this. I could just take my hat off because simply, yeah. So this is literally a Dragon Ball hat. Actually, it's a Dragon Ball Z hat. Um, recipes to the creator of Dragon Ball. Didn't forget about that. I might do a new tier list video soon, so I think you guys might like it. It's something that kind of gives me that childhood vibes. You know what I'm talking about. But I also want to talk about myself a little bit. Okay, I don't think I've ever said this on YouTube, so I'm gonna get it straight. I was born. I was planned to be born, guys. I was a planned child. Not every not every person that either I know or knew, were a planned child. Of course, I mean, there's one that I know who she wasn't even planned, and you know, I mean, even the people were born by accident. You know, happens, right? People aren't always born planned, but I was. But also, um, the things about me is, I'm just a guy who's trying to get through life. You know what I'm talking about. It's just, you know, um, but here's the thing, like, not everybody has the best childhood. I get that. Like, I didn't have a terrible childhood. Here's the thing, I had a good childhood, simply because I had support and stuff like that around me, and I got the help that I needed for my childhood. Especially when I was like 5, or like when I was a little kid, especially like with speech therapy. That was something that I had to go through. During my When I was a kid, I also would get certificates and shit. I was just something. I was something special. But then, as I got older, I fell off. So my last certificate was like in 2018 or something, and it was for a leadership program thing, obviously. But which I never actually talked about that. That's kind of strange. I never talked about that on YouTube, but I should. I think that's something I need to think about. But obviously, you know, I never. The thing is about what my 15-year-old me. He was like, he knew what he was thinking. Obviously, he didn't want to go to college. He just simply wanted to be on disability, and here he is now, like many years later, on disability, just enjoying life. He's on the fucking pension plan. You know, enjoying life, retirement. you know, and then by the time I'm 65 years old, I'll probably be almost a millionaire. Maybe I'll even make more money. You never know. Like what I'm gonna do with this YouTube career. I mean, the funny thing is, like, obviously the City Skylines 2 stuff has been very successful in my opinion. Um, it's just the sad things. It sucks when you lose people, and then you can never really always get them back, and it's hard. It really is, because you have to win them back by doing things you want them to do for them. And of course, like even doing a YouTube series would make sense, right? Or doing something special, you know, making a video for that person, or just simply doing a story time for them, or doing a game or a freaking tier list for them. Not a game tier list. What am I talking about? But it's just that's how life is. Sometimes life gets rough, and it happens. Not everything goes great. Sometimes the river does run dry, and then it gets wet again. So yeah, I mean, I love that I did some videos here and there. I did way too many tier lists though, I think, and that's why I'm kind of just taking a break from them. Right, I was taking a break for them for a while. Um, I mean, yeah, it's been a month since I did one, but I might do one again. But just for my own thing here. Um, Something from my childhood, something that I might have grew up watching, but it's something to talk about. But we'll get there. We'll get to the franchise, one of the franchises, one of the big franchises that I ever never talked about on this YouTube channel, because it's gonna be something special. And no, it's not Star Wars, guys. We already talked about Star Wars. Star Wars will come into a later date when it has the chance. You know what I'm talking about. Some of these videos were really entertaining, were really funny. Like, for example, I mean, obviously, these videos right here, okay? I'm not even gonna say the word because you know what happens when I say the word? Somebody, you know, obviously would be like, would just, you know, what if imagine you get prank called and then somebody's just saying this word over and over again. Would that be horrible? Yes. Because they simply want the certain object up in their certain places and it's not good. I mean, it is good if they like the pleasure, but that's pretty much what they get. I don't know, man. I did do a story time about the vapes. That was something I already talked about, and I've already talked about it now, obviously, but or in this video. But I did so much for this YouTube channel last year. I'm proud of that. But I'm proud that we got to where we got. I know my 15-year-old self probably wished he had 1 million subscribers right now, but it doesn't matter, man. You know, what matters is working hard to achieve your goals. And also working hard to get a girl. You know what I'm saying? That you've been wanting for so many years. Or simply just get a new one and then try to work on the conversations as time goes on. So, yeah. I mean, things get really challenging for life, doesn't it? I mean, same thing with money too. You gotta be very careful. You gotta be financially stable. Everything, especially for a certain someone, for a special someone, right? But obviously, like I said, this is gonna be it for this video, and then hopefully I do more videos in the future. And stay tuned for more content. And you know what? I'll show my face, my lovely face, even more. So, yeah, that's it. Hope you guys like, subscribe, and comment on my videos, and stay tuned for more content. This is your host, Artist Miner, and see ya guys later.